Let's continue with TOCA 2. It's been a while. So this game doesn't offer full races of like 30-40 laps. It offers less laps, but thankfully it actually offers a difficulty selection, so that's good. Because the previous game did not. The difficulty wasn't really an issue, but it was more like the freaking spinning out of control. Like you literally fart it and you spin out of control. So, you know. Also got rid of a cable that I could keep touching like a cable with my feet. So I got rid of that cable. I kind of moved it so that I wouldn't touch it anymore. Because that was annoying. Yeah, boys. Oh, I got your back, shredding splinters. I got your back. There we go.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
I think I got load. Load cancelled. Huh? There we go.
In a few minutes, bitch.
In a few minutes, bitch. I tested the different difficulties as well. Medium was pretty fun, but like it was pretty hard to like catch up if you make a mistake.
Venue is another classic, Donington Park. We're here for rounds 5 and 6 of the championship. And it looks like we are in for a wet weekend. The rain has already started, and as always, it should make for a great race.
All fine.
And so, with the first high-octane thrill...
Boop, boop. Always turn this on. Here we go. Wait, they reset my controls? Can't accelerate with my... Hold on, they fucking fucked up my, They fucked up my controls. It's reset for some reason, like I can't accelerate with my stick anymore. Unless I forgot that that was not possible at all anymore, but hold on, I gotta like check back in the settings. There we go. See, it did reset. What the fuck? Weird. 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 More cola, please. Do you guys like potato chips?
So the championship stays in the Midlands as we pay our first visit of the season to Donington Park. And the drivers will be wrestling against the conditions today with the rain pouring down. Anything could happen here today, with the new rules adding tension and drama to both the day's qualifying sessions.
Well, I fucked it up again. Hold on, did I fuck? I need to like do this again. I think maybe the sensitivity has also been reset. I didn't check. Old games! I keep fucking it up. I keep it up. I'm so sorry guys, but I have to. Because I think it reset. Oh yeah, see, it's medium. I think I like reset all my fucking settings. Dials, digital. Yeah, see, everything. That reset all my fucking things. I think cause like the save, it needs to be saved. Good. I hate the oversensitive steering. The official Pokemon Go team is sending me a nice spam mail again. Thank you very much, Pokemon Go. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the spam mails of a game that I don't play anymore. Because it was overhyped. It's just like, I don't see any gameplay in that, but, you know, that's me.
The one shot.
I have to keep doing this.
So let's see who comes out on top.
Toaster, you're too early again. And I fuck up this corner again. This Toaster's distracting me with all his Landstalker shenanigans. I have to really get used to this game again. Is there no music? No music, boys. It's a terrible time.
Let's take a
Absolute
look at the
terrible
starting
time.
grid for the next race. So with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for Rickard Rydell. And a poor lap from the newcomer puts him near the back of the grid.
Oh, I fucked it up, guys.
The drivers are ready then for the
My
start
fault
of the
for
sprint
not
race,
choosing a
so let's
Landstalker.
join them down on the grid.
Should have chosen a Landstalker. Oh shit, boys. Everyone's in front of me. Ah! Stay off the grass. Oh boy. We coming for you. We coming for you, bro. Ah! Fuck my life. Ah! I can't drive. I suck too much, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just too paranoid about spinning out. I'm not willing to, like, steer aggressively. Because I'm still, like, anxious about the first game. Oh, STRONKI bot, why did you distract me? Like, an enemy lurks nearby and I'm like checking the chance, like fucking STRONKI bot. And Toaster's like, perfect moment. Distract STRONKI with initiating a boss fight. Because he needs to pay for not choosing a Landstalker. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh. Don't want to ram him. I'm a clean driver. Oh! He kinda rammed into me, honestly. Oh shit! What a battle! What a shame.
You're doing great, keep it up.
Still need to add that as a sound. What a shame.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Oh yeah. We got this, boys. This race is in the bag. I can probably still fuck it up. I'll try not to. Ah! Trying, dying, and crying. Oh, they disabled the handbrake. Oh yeah, we got the sprint race. Whew. Oh, I'm sweating. Actually, no, but...
Let's take a look then at the final positions. Well, the newcomer really is becoming a bit of a sprint specialist with another victory to his credit.
Oh yeah. Easy win. Now for the real deal.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
Oh shit. Alright, let's get a better time now. There's a lot of awkward corners in this track. Let's nail it. Let's nail this. Watch far enough to see the tight corners coming. Another one. Gotta watch out. Oh, there's another one. Oof. Close. Very close. Got it.
Let's
Pole
take
position,
a look
right?
at the starting grid for the next race.
Maybe not pole position, no,
And
third.
with all the qualifying laps complete, it's the first pole of the season to James Thompson. A good lap from the newcomer. He'll be looking to tuck in behind the leaders going into the first corner.
Oh yeah! Third! Third! Alright, got it. I got it. I got it. Alright, 10 laps.
So the conditions for the feature race are very similar to the sprint race, with the rain still pouring down out there on the track.
Raining.
So we're ready for today's
raining,
longer
raining.
feature race. Let's see how it unfolds.
Go, go, go! Move to the left. Oh shit. The Audi is, Whoa! Much aggressiveness, boys. It's only raining. No need to be so aggressive. No need to be so aggressive in the rain, boys. Whoa! That's a dick move. See, this is why I play on easy. Because of dick moves like that. So I just get rammed off the road by the shitty AI. And that's like shit that'll instantly ruin your race on like the other difficulties. And I hate that. Absolutely hate that.
The pit lane is open. Pit crew ready when you are.
We got the pit stop crap. Make sure to keep my rain tires. Find funny that Remnant game uses like 40% sounds from Dead Space. Really? Is it from the same devs? Like, probably not, right? Because Dead Space devs were already like closed down. I believe that doesn't exist anymore, I believe, right?
Don't come in this lab. We're busy with your teammates, Doc. Hell of a lab. That's the fastest so far.
Fastest lap while actually fucking
Brake,
hitting.
brake, brake, brake. Yeah. Go.
They changed the pitch, alright. So they like put the... But I can like put sounds in Sony Vegas and probably, well, like Audition or something like that and change the pitch as well. Maybe I should have gone with full wets. Raining a lot. Ah! No clue where that spin came from. Weren't they closed down by EA? Like I'm not sure. Was it like Visceral Games or something else? I don't know. I remember them being closed down by EA, I think. Unsure first, but then I heard an iconic sound from Dead Space. An enemy sound like a screaming deer. Yeah. Yeah, like fucked up that the newest Dead Space.
The car ahead has already come in.
With like microtransactions and shit, right? I should have gone for full wets, fuck my life. I'm like losing a ton of grip. I'm fifth. Microtransaction wasn't horrible. I mean, in my opinion, any game you buy shouldn't have microtransactions at all. At all, in my opinion. Doesn't matter what kind, like, I'm just like... I have just no tolerance for it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's... I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna buy the game at all. But in my opinion, it should not be in any game that you buy. $1 to get these components earlier, just play the game. Well, you know, most of the time when you can get stuff quicker, it's mostly designed in such a way that if you would get the stuff by playing the game, they made it extra grindy. Just like they did in Assassin's Creed and stuff. Or like in Shadow of War. Making the game extra grindy so that they can push people to buy microtransactions. But no, I'm not like one of those people who's like, oh, there's microtransactions, so I won't buy it. But I am like just of the opinion, like, I would prefer to just not have them at all in the game that I buy. Because it's a free-to-play thing. I am fine with DLCs, however. Actual buying extra content on top of a successful game. But again, it should be in addition to the game and not a cut-off piece. I like plenty of games I play of microtransactions. I guess one exception, kind of, if there's microtransactions, if it's like a live service kind of deal where they keep updating the game with free content. That's kind of where I can justify it, but in the end, like, I think if devs want to make a live service, they should make it free to play regardless, instead of pay to play. Because that's just a better choice in my opinion. But I am more like accepting. Like for example, The Crew 2. That's a pay to play, and that game has microtransactions, which I'm not very happy with. But the game does get free content updates, so at the same time I'm a bit more tolerant for that. I should have gone with full wets. And whenever like there's people defending microtransactions, I'll just like point out to like Oblivion. I think it was Oblivion that sold horse armor. That was like a whole meme, like selling horse armor in Oblivion. People were not happy with that, and they memed the hell out of it. It was a small cosmetic microtransaction, horse armor. And now it's all like, it's just cosmetics excuse. Like, well, look back at that with the horse armor. That was a meme and people weren't happy, and now it's all fine. So it just shows you how over time gamers have just been accepting that because it's been normalized. It happens once, then it happens another time, and then people will only point out, well, at least it's not as bad as that. At least it's not as bad as this. So, you know, I think people should realize how many things are normalized now, but they didn't used to accept those things back in the day. But, you know, I'm still happy there's actually good games being made. I guess it's like with any industry, really. Just if you look like the music industry, you've got like shitty pop music, right? That's popular and at the top of the charts. I could be angry about that being shitty, but you know, I'm definitely not happy with that. But in the end, I've accepted that, like, pop music is shitty, okay. And I guess it counts for most of the game industry now as well, that you've got pop games, basically, and those are shitty. But in the end, gamers should just learn. More and more gamers are thankfully learning, but not everyone. I'm genuinely surprised there are people who trusted EA and what were the devs again? I forgot the devs behind Anthem. And the Mass Effect they also made. Forgot the name. But, you know, I'll keep pointing out that. But yeah, BioWare, there you go, thank you. BioWare's last game was Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda was a big flop, according to a lot of people. Like, it was not very successful. And got memed to death. EA was always in the bad spotlight with the Star Wars Battlefront 2 fiasco with the loot boxes and shit. So they got a developer and a publisher, both with its most recent products being pretty shit. And then there's people just believing that Anthem is apparently gonna be good. It's like, I'm sorry, but at that moment it's people's own fault for trusting them, because they're just not using their brains. And Anthem fell flat on its face. I'm not gonna lie, if I would be able to get Anthem for free, I'd try it out. Because Anthem looks fun to play for a little bit. I just know that the content is very bare bones. So that you'll just quickly get bored with it. I don't know, if I'd be able to play it for free, I'd play it for a little bit until I get bored and then move on. Because the combat looks fun. But you know, I'm not going to spend a penny on that game. Because it should be a free-to-play right about now, in my opinion. Every live service should be a free-to-play. Like, if they want to keep bringing in content, that means they gotta keep getting money. They need recurrent user spending. Should make it a free-to-play, because that makes microtransactions and everything a lot more tolerable. Brings in a lot more people, gives you a bigger player base. Wow, look at Warframe, and I'm always like, Warframe is doing good. They're not greedy in any way. I got all prime frames, almost. I need 2 more prime frames. I've almost not spent any platinum on getting, like, parts for prime frames. And if I did spend platinum, it's platinum that I mostly earned by selling prime parts myself for platinum, and then using that same platinum to buy the other parts.
And another feature race victory for the newcomer. Honda must be delighted with his progress so far.
Fortnite so big because most people are... Oh. I mean, you know, I'll say Fortnite is not a game for me because I tried it out. But, you know, I'm happy that there are people who enjoy it, you know? I'm happy for those people. It's like, hey, they got something they enjoy. It's a free-to-play, so not a lot of harm done there, but, you know. It's like... At least it's not like asking money up front and then riddling it with microtransactions. There's probably still some scummy things happening, and it's from Epic, and I hate Epic. I hate Tim Sweeney. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man, that guy's stupid. His tweets are just so much facepalm. But, I don't know. In the end, I shouldn't really be that mad.
Here then is the current BTCC table.
Although,
incredibly, the newcomer to touring cars is sitting pretty at the top of the table with quite a lead opening up.
I'm mad at, like, let's say like this. I'm mad at the possible changes that the game industry can get. It's like, I'm not mad that there's a lot of shit games coming out, because I'm like, okay, there's still plenty of good games, right? So, technically, because there's plenty of good games coming out, I have nothing to worry, right? That's the positive thing. Like, there's plenty, you know, there's shit games, but there's plenty of good games for me to enjoy. But But I don't want the shitty part to infest the rest and have a future where suddenly there's no good games at all. Now, according to some people, we live in an age without good games, but that's not true. There's plenty of good games out there. But, you know, you never know how fucked up the future may get. So that's why I'm staying vigilant to prevent the future from, like, getting shitty without any good games. That's, I guess, the main reason. Like, I'm afraid of it becoming shit. That I'm afraid of there not being any more good games in the future. Plus, there's obviously, you know, it's always better to have more good games than less good games. So, you know, there's always room for improvement. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like there's still like some niche things that you can't have. Like, for example, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Star Wars is like one of my favorite franchises ever. But I can't play a good Star Wars game because Star Wars is owned by EA and EA is a shit company. So it's like I can still have good games, but I can't like have a good Star Wars game. You know? Or like something like Need for Speed. I absolutely love that. Need for Speed Heat looked great on Gamescom. I'm like, holy fuck, this game looks promising. But I'm like, yeah, I know it's EA, so there's gonna be a catch. It's gonna be a catch. So it's like, my excitement is like Need for Speed Heat, but it's EA. You know? Like, totally gonna wait, because there's probably a catch. But, you know, you never know. The Need for Speed reboot they had from a couple of years ago, that was a good game. Can't wait to stream that as well. That was a good game. Didn't have microtransactions as far as I remember. If it had, then I definitely didn't see any or remember any. That's how little impact it had on me. Now I know the newest Need for Speed game that's out now. It's called Payback. That one had loot boxes and shit. But no, it depends on how grindy it is. I know Forza Horizon also had like slot machine spin things, but
a tight, almost claustrophobic circuit, and
that was
guaranteed to provide super close racing.
Not very
and there are a few clouds
affecting
around,
on anything.
On the whole, it's not a bad day at all.
Cloudy.
Anything could happen here today with the new rules adding tension and drama to the day's qualifying sessions.
One thing I can say for sure, and it might sound a bit greedy from me, but I think it's not really greedy. Because I still buy things at what they offer, but in general, I never really buy games on release.
Time puts him on the grid. So the session draws to a close, and heading the grid for the first time this year is Renault's Jason Plato. So that lap puts the newcomer right in the thick of it at the start.
So I never buy games on release. Maybe some people are like, oh, you're not supporting the devs enough, but I'm like, you know, I have no reason to buy most games on release, because thankfully, I have such a big library of games that I can play for so long. And I'm never, almost never in a hurry to play a game that's new. The only game at this moment I'm in a hurry to play would be Doom Eternal. The only game I'm in a hurry for. That's why I ordered the collector's edition, because I'm like, fuck yeah. Doom 2016 was awesome. I fucking loved that. Of a franchise that I adore. And I think Doom 2016 did everything perfect except for the multiplayer and the level editor. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna show my support for that because that's something I'm genuinely excited for. You know, it's like I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is at. That's how I am. And games that don't excite me necessarily, that I'm not in a hurry to play, I'm like, I'll buy them later on at a discount. Or when the price lowers, you know? That's why I spend a lot of money on games, but I spend a lot of money on a lot of games, not a lot of money on one game. Unless it's World of Tanks. But you know. Again, I have so many games, so I'm just never in a hurry to play or buy a game. Because I'm like, it's 60 euros now. But in a couple of years, it's 10 euros. And I have plenty of other games to play. Easy choice. Easy choice. Look at me playing these retro games with these shitty graphics. It's probably cost 60 one day. I got it for 5. Like I can buy 10 games, maybe even more, with the money that people spend on one game. So it's only if I absolutely must play it on release. I'll buy it on release. And I'm happy with that way. Sure, I feel one negative thing is that I feel very much behind with gaming. There's like this other cool looking game, Sekiro. That game looks good and fun. I might get that one day because it looks good. Am I in a hurry to play it? Not really. But I might get it one day because it looks cool. There was like one cool announcement on Gamescom. It was a game called Comanche with helicopters. That looked pretty dank. I signed up for that. Because I think it might be a free to play. We'll see what it has to offer. I'm always trying to think, like, back in the day, I used to get excited about new games a lot quicker. Got excited about the new GTAs, new Need for Speed game got me excited, new Gran Turismo, new Tony Hawk game would get me excited. New, let's see what other games. Portal got me very excited. Such a mysterious looking game. That's because I guess the gaming industry wasn't that big. And just had a lot more niche things coming out. That's like, oh, there's a new rally game. That's cool, I like rally games. But there's like 20 other rally games that I still gotta play. no reason to get excited about a rally game from 2010, or sorry, 2019 or 2020, if I still have like 20 other rally games from the last decade that I haven't even played yet. Obviously the graphics won't be as awesome, but it's still going to be a unique experience for me. They're all like different new rally games. To me, they're new.
2 laps to go. Repeat, only 2 laps to go. You're about to lap a slower car. Try not to let them slow you too much.
I know some people really only want to play the newest of the newest. I don't know why they have that mentality. It's like, GTA 4? Why would you play that? GTA 5 is out. Why would you ever play GTA 4? Some people are genuinely like that. They're like, if there's a newer game, they see no reason at all to play the older one. I remember watching a speed run of GTA 4.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final
There was this
lap.
one dude, like, just like, why are you not speedrunning GTA 5, dude? Why are you speedrunning GTA 4? Like, you know, I don't get people like that. Now, if a person himself has played GTA 4 plenty of times, and then wants GTA 5, I can understand that's his new, you know, time investment. If you've already played all the old games, that's a different reason. There's just so many games that I need to catch up with. And, well, the games are worth replaying. For nostalgia's sake, but also for, like, other reasons.
Here's a rundown of the final placings. A sparkling performance then from the newcomer, and that's another sprint victory under his belt.
Under my belt. Look at this giant trophy they're giving me. Gigantic trophy, it's like bigger than my car. Cloudy.
Well, grid position is not quite as critical in the feature race, but that won't stop the drivers giving it their all. So let's see who comes out on top.
I will say, endurance races, or like, races that take like a lot longer are definitely a lot more satisfying to finish. Like 50, 40 laps, maybe even more. It's like super satisfying.
With all the drivers' laps completed, let's take a look at the final grid positions for the race. So, with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for James Thompson.
James Thompson. Well, I fucked it up.
The new Honda driver will have to pull out all the stops after that poor qualifying lap.
Third last this time.
So, the conditions remain the same for the next round of the championship, today's feature race. So watch for the lights as we join the start of the feature race.
Let's go, boys. Don't ram me! Oh, you poop heads. Filthy ramming scum. This is so chaotic. Wait, I'm already second? What the fuck? My teammate right there. Let's ram him.
The victory is yours as long as you keep it all together out there.
I can't keep my shit together, guys.
Pit's ready. Come in when you're ready.
Let's wait till we're like halfway before we do a stop. In the middle of a boss fight, but yeah, good things you brought up. Oh, thank you, Tessa. Appreciate that. Hope your boss fight was fun. And more successful than the boss fights in chat, Kappa. Almost fucked it up. Uh-oh.
You're gonna start sliding as the track gets greasy, so come in when you want to change time.
No shit. Raining, boys. Wonder how much it's gonna rain. Should I go for intermediates or full wets? If it's gonna like be raining or more. Hmm.
Don't come in yet. Your teammate has just entered the pits.
Fuck it, we'll go for wets. Why are we like on this angle? The fuck rams me? Someone fucking rammed me, boys.
The car ahead has not pitted yet.
Oh crap, my grip is a bit fucked. Maybe the track isn't wet enough yet.
Great drive. Just try not to make any mistakes.
Well, I hope the rain keeps going harder and harder so that my wet tires will be any useful. Further, you want wet tires to spray some... No, wait. Imagine being in a race and it starts raining. Radio in, I want to switch to wet tires. That response, dude, your tires are already wet because you're racing in the rain. That'll be absolutely stupid. My grip is improving now. Maybe that had to warm up as well. I don't know if warming up is a feature here, but in real life, tires have to warm up a bit to get up to grip. Oops. My teammate. Oops. Don't laugh, my teammate. Or may have. Uh-oh. Oh, people pitting now. Dude, that's not allowed. Attempting to overtake someone who's lapped you. think. I love how in this game, which is like super old, I like how in this game, from I can't see a fucking year. Where's the year of the case? Wait. Oh, there's probably the sticker is over it. Or maybe it says in the book. Here we go, 1999. There we go, finally found it. I love how a racing game from 1999 has AI that makes mistakes. You occasionally see them spin out, accidentally drive off the track. And there's still some games out though. Now, I remember from a few years ago, like fucking some of the Gran Turismo games had those problems. Where the AI just never makes any mistakes. We're only like 7 seconds ahead. I think I saw something like that. Oh, 13 now. We're not even that overkill winning. Especially not if we do shit like that. And shit like that. I think that's literally the guy in second. Anxiety to the max. Holy fuck, that was close. I was so close to fucking that up. Holy shit.
Here's the final positions. Everything fell into place for the new Honda driver there, and he notches up another feature race victory in the process.
I guess not. It was plus 1 lap. I still lapped everyone, it seems. Okay. I didn't know that. Getting a giant trophy again. My closet can't hold all these giant trophies.
BTCC table. The new Honda driver is opening up a big lead at the top now, setting his sights firmly on the title.
Yeah, boy, I'm going right for that win. Right for that win. bleep, 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 bleep. Alton Park. We do another one. We're just already getting close to 4 AM, huh? Time
And
flies.
so to Cheshire and the Alton Park circuit for rounds 9 and 10 of the championship. And we're really being spoilt by the weather here today. It's lovely and sunny with not a cloud in sight.
Damn, sunny, beautiful weather, boys. Definitely spoiled. Spoiled brats.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
Spoiled brats. That's what we are. Is this that track that made me rage quit in the first game? It might actually be. Yeah, it is. This track made me fucking rage quit. Well, it's more like just... not necessarily this track directly, but just the fact that I kept spinning out on this track. Had a lot of issues with spinning out in the game. Especially this corner, I think.
With all the drivers' laps completed, let's take a look at the final grid positions for the race. So, with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for Alain Menu. Well, the start will be crucial for the newcomer, starting as he does from the middle of the grid.
Middle? I think the middle of 16 is 6th. I'm like...
So, the engine revs rise as the
Front
drivers
mid
wait
more.
for the start of the day's sprint
Oh, well.
race.
Let's go. Getting rammed instantly. That was my rear bumper. Pieces of dick cheese. Oh shit, don't want to ram him. Sorry. Sorry, boy. Not my intention. Oh. Fucked that up a little bit.
Great drive. Just try not to make any mistakes.
You think I wouldn't try making mistakes in a race, right? Oh well. Like, do not... Technically, it actually doesn't make sense. Like, try to not make any... Or don't try to make any mistakes. Like, of course I'm not gonna try that. Why would I ever try to make mistakes? But It's more meant in the way of like,
2 laps to go. Repeat, only 2 laps to go.
try to not make any mistakes. Instead of don't try to make them. Like, don't try to make them and try not to. Two different things. Makes sense. Like, it's pretty obvious that you're not gonna try to make it, but you should try to not make it. It's a bit confusing, but it makes sense in the end. I like how they improved this. Like, this corner is way more doable in this game. Holy shit.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
I also really like how there's pit stops in the second race. The longer one. Oh shit! I totally jinxed myself. Man, this corner is so easy. Makes a mistake next time. Oh, that was already it. Nice.
Let's take a look then at the final positions. Well, the newcomer really is becoming a bit of a sprint specialist with another victory to his
I
credit.
already said that. Congratulations, STRONKI.
Here we go then, it's qualifying time for the feature race. Let's get down to the track and see what happens.
I haven't gotten pole position yet, like that's generally still hard to pull off. I don't want to push too hard and make any mistakes. Let's go.
So let's take a look at the full rundown of lap times. So at the end of the session, strolling away with another pole is Volvo veteran Rickard Rydell. A good solid drive there from the newcomer in the Honda Accord. He'll start on the second row.
Oopsie. How dare I? That was tiny as fuck though.
So as we move on to the next round, the sunshine remains, making conditions for the feature race very much the same as they were for the sprint race. So watch for the lights as we join the start of the feature race.
Don't you dare cut me off. Don't ram me. Ramming pricks. Oops. Like, I'm so careful with braking early because I'm just afraid they will ram into me if I do. Good.
Okay, come in when you're ready.
Yeah. Oops. For some reason I shifted down while I wanted to shift up. I guess that was like a major brain fart. One quick shift to ruin a gearbox. Well, I guess I'm not using the clutch, so I should have actually fucked up my gearbox altogether. I tried a game with clutch shifting, but
Cars are starting to come in for their stops now.
I don't know if that's for me. It's too much of an hassle to also, like, use a clutch. At least on the controller. Does it need to accelerate, steer? And I still have, like, a clutch button. I need, like, an extra fucking free finger for that. Oops. I guess I could use, like, my middle finger and put it on, like, R2 or something. And then stuff like that happens. Trying to simulate a clutch and then I accidentally shift twice. But who knows, maybe one day I'll do clutch in games. Probably pit this lap. Good.
Right, you know the drill. What tires do you want?
Whew. I think I kind of ran over my pit crew.
Brake. Brake. Yeah. Go.
Interesting. Still trying to simulate a clutch. Because I know the game doesn't have one. But if I'm like just using R2 as if it were a clutch, it's pretty interesting. Oh, it's my teammate. Should ask him why he sucks so hard, because he's just getting lapped. Fuck. Oopsie. Oh, that was a bit of an early shift there, I think. Oh shit. Sad there's like no music in the game. This is the first game had like a few songs that were like nice to have in the background. Oops. Never my intention to hit you guys. Hell yeah. Hi, Thomas. Oh my god, you are perfect. You have perfect timing, my boy. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got here. Oh yeah. That's what I got. That's what I got. Have to prove it to make you believe it. And Albert, welcome to you as well, man. What is up, you
Say hello to my little friend.
Hell yeah. I haven't opened it yet.
Here's the final positions. And another feature race victory for the newcomer. Honda must be delighted with his progress so far.
Yeah. The night is good. The night is good. I'm gonna join you guys.
Here then is the current BTCC table. Incredibly, the newcomer to touring cars is sitting pretty at the top of the table with quite a lead opening up.
Which got rid of the mobile feature where I can have you on the phone as a small screen while looking at other things. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Like I used to be able to watch a stream and then like browse the internet. They removed that. Like, what the fuck? It's pretty stupid that they removed such a nice feature. Rigged boss fight. Structure table. Cheats. I'm not a cheater. I am not a cheater. I am not. Bullshit.
Here we are then, back at...
Well, that's enough for that today. Let's actually return to the menu.
Cloudy here.
Wanna go back to the menu. Someone said the same thing in another stream a while back ago, and then someone said Mixer allows it. All I heard is, oh, the animated black light. Oh. Oof.
I used to know a girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
What a story, Mark.
Where to play next?